Hello everyone! I hope you're doing well, and welcome back to World of Tanks. As promised, here is a Type 64 tank review. Tier 6 Chinese Premium Light Tank. This tank has been around for a while in this game, and it is still very, very good. At least in my opinion, it is. Let's look at the stats. I'm going to be comparing this thing to the 5916, the non-premium tier 6 Chinese light tank. So what I did was I, took away all the crew skills for both tanks, no modules, no equipment, no camouflage, no consumables. So it's just a base stats. The 5916 is obviously fully upgraded. The Type 64, it's a premium, so I can't upgrade the modules. It comes, you get what you get what you get with it. So let's look at the stats. The Type 64 has 650 hit points, which is okay. It's definitely on the low end of health for tier 6 light tanks, and the 5916 has 670. The hull armor is 25 millimeters at the front, 13 at the sides, 19 at the rear for the Type 64, and 25 millimeters at the front of the turret, 13 at the sides, 13 at the rear of the turret for the Type 64. Crap hull armor. The 5916 has 30 at the front, 20 at the sides, 20 at the rear of the hull, and 45 at the front of the turret, 30 at the sides of the turret, and 20 at the rear of the turret, which is still, it's better, but it's still crap. The suspension repair time for the Type 64 is 12.03 seconds, the exact same for the 5916. The Type 64 weighs more. It comes in at 23 tons and has a load limit of 25, and the 5916 comes in at 16.2 tons and has a load limit of 19 tons. The Type 64 has a good engine, a good engine for horsepower, 500 horsepower. The 5916 has a 450 horsepower engine. The specific power of the Type 64 is 21.74, and the specific power of the 5916 is 27.77. The Type 64 is extremely fast. The top speed is 72 kilometers per hour, with a very, very, very good reverse speed of 23. So yeah, an extremely fast tank. The 5916 has a top speed of 60 kilometers per hour, which is fast, and has the same fantastic reverse speed of 23. The traverse speed of the Type 64 is 58 degrees per second, which is extremely quick. That is a fast-turning tank. The 5916 is also very, 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 very good, but not as good as a Type 64, 56 degrees per second. The 5916 actually has better concealment ratings. The Type 64 for stationary vehicle is 15.28/3.77, and for moving vehicle it is 15.28/3.77, so the same. And the 5916 for stationary vehicle, 17.39/4.29, and for moving vehicle, 17.39/4.29. The V range on the Type 64 is pretty darn good, 390 meters. The view range on the 5916 is 360 meters. The Type 64 doesn't have as good of a signal range as the 5916 does. 730 meters for the Type 64, and an extremely good 782 meters for the 5916. The gun traverse speed of the Type 64 is 37 degrees per second, which is not bad, but not quick by light tank standards. And the gun traverse speed of the 5916 is 50 degrees per second, which is extremely quick. The Type 64 has 10 degrees of gun depression, which is extremely good, and a gun elevation of 20, which I don't know, that doesn't seem too bad, but like I said before, I don't know much about gun elevation. The 5916 has an absolutely crap 5 degrees of gun depression, and the same 20 degrees of gun elevation. You know, and again, I don't know if that's good, bad, okay. That seems not bad. Yeah, that seems okay at best, but I don't know. Wow, the Type 64 doesn't stack up too well against the 5916, which is surprising. But it's not a bad tank. The Type 64 is an extremely good light tank, in my opinion. Okay, how about the guns? Well, the guns are very similar. .5916's gun, the 76mm 54-76T, and the Type 64's gun, the 76mm gun M1A2. Let's look at the 5916's gun. 138 penetration, more than the Type 64. 115 damage, same as the Type 64. 15.8 rounds per minute rate of fire, worse than the Type 64. 0.4 accuracy, same as the Type 64. 2-second aiming time, slightly better than the Type 64. Wow. You know, compared to the 5916, this doesn't look fantastic, but in reality, it is a very good tank. Now, let's look at the Type 64 gun alone. Penetration is 128 millimeters. That's low, but it's a light tank, so you know, get around the sides and rear of enemy vehicles. So 128 isn't good, but you can work with that. 115 damage, which is actually, I don't know. Give me one sec. 115 damage is fine. Yeah, that's fine for this tank. Rate of fire, 18.2 rounds per minute. Very, 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 very good. Accuracy, horrible, 0.4. Aiming time, very good, 2.1 seconds. This thing has... This thing has an average damage per minute of 2,091. Which... is it good? Better than the 5916 with 1894. Anyway, equipment. Well, I've gone with turbo charger, Camonet, binocular telescopes. This thing is a passive scout. Well, it can active scout because of the ridiculous top speed, but for me, this thing is pretty good at being a passive scout. Sit in a bush far up in a good spotting position, and do not fire your gun and just spot enemy vehicles. That's how I kind of like to play this thing. So turbo, just to get out of there in case in case I get spotted, or I need to get out of there quite quickly. That'll help me even more with that. Camo, stay hidden. Binocular telescopes to spot, to help spot the enemy vehicles. There are other options. A gun rammer wouldn't be a terrible idea on this tank. Low noise exhaust system would not be a terrible idea on this tank. So far the gun rammer and the low noise exhaust system. Vertical stabilizer, maybe. Vertical stabilizer wouldn't be bad, especially if you play this thing as an active scout. I don't know. I'm just guessing on this, but that doesn't seem like a bad idea. As far as for anything else, no. Well, if you're playing this thing as an active scout, coated optics. If you're playing this thing as an active scout, go with coated optics instead of the binocular telescopes. It really depends how you play this thing, but this is what I've gone with. And for my second build, well, I only have 2 pieces of equipment, but I've gone with vertical stabilizer, improved aiming, and then for my third choice, I will probably go with a gun rammer. One for kind of a passive scouting build, and one and then one build that helps, with the gun, basically. Crew skills. Camo on the commander, camo on the gunner, camo on the driver, camo on the radio operator, camo on the loader. Please put camo on all of your crew members. If you're going, especially if you're going to play this as a passive scout, please put camo on all of your crew members. Please. 100% camo first. With a camo net and 100% camo, well, not quite 100% camo, my radio operator is at 73% because most of these guys, besides this one, is my 5916 crew. But with what I have so far, my stationary vehicle concealment rating is 40.1/9.9, and moving is 30.1/7.43. And a view range of 488 meters, signal range of 730 meters. And then for your second skill, well, I've gone with recon for even more view range on the commander. Anything else? Maybe sound detection, but no, not really. Maybe mentor. Brothers in arms on your whole crew is always a good idea on any tank, which I probably will do after my second skill. I probably will put brothers in arms then on all of my crew. But yeah, I don't know. Emergency, not really. Mentor. Only other option I really see is mentor or repairs or possibly sound detection, but I don't know, probably not. I don't know. On the gunner, snapshot, maybe. Concentration. No, not necessary. Quick aiming, no, your aiming time is already very good. But, you know, it's their designated target. You're a light tank, not a tank destroyer. Maybe you may get some use out of that. I don't really know. But, you know, I've gone with Deadeye. Snapshot would, the more I think about it, would be would be a very good idea. If you're going to play this as an active scout, Snapshot, in my opinion, would be a very good idea on this thing. On the driver, you don't need clutch braking. Smooth ride, if you're playing this thing as an active scout, maybe, but the accuracy is really bad. You shouldn't really be firing on the move. Well, if you're running away, maybe, and you're on auto aim, maybe then. I don't know. Engineer, no. Controlled impact, no. Reliable placement. This thing has so crap armor, so would reliable placement maybe be okay? Maybe reliable placement wouldn't be bad. This I don't know. I don't know, but I'm kind of thinking maybe reliable placement. But you probably won't get much use out of that, though. On the radio operator, I'm going to be going with situational awareness after camo on here reaches 100% for more view range. Signal interceptor is never a bad idea, or jamming is never a bad idea on anything that's basically not a heavy tank, especially on a light tank. Jamming, I think, would be a pretty good idea. Other than that, I don't know. Not really. Close combat, I forgot if I said that, but I have close combat here on the loader. Safe stowage, always a good idea. Intuition, the penetration isn't fantastic, so I suggest carrying at least some APCR shells. So if you carry a decent amount of any other type of ammo, 1 or 2, it doesn't matter. Then, you know, intuition is never a bad idea. Safe stowage is always a good idea on any tank. Same with adrenaline rush. Ammo tuning, no, you don't need on this thing. Perfect charge, maybe perfect charge. Yeah, you know what? Especially if you're firing from long distance, maybe. Yeah, maybe perfect charge wouldn't be bad. But yeah. But yeah, that's the tank. Let's have a few games. Okay, we're here on Glacier. It's a tier 6 game, and it is a standard battle. Well, I'm gonna go by the hills to do my normal scouting run here. Yes, I know I did get spotted, but that's okay. Because I was just doing a scouting run. ring damage my gun. Repair that. Look how fast this thing turns, dude. It's insane how fast this thing turns. Wolverine over there. Get hit into him. And the Jackson only damages my tracks, so get into cover. I was damn lucky there that the Jackson didn't do any actual damage to me. He just damaged my track. My left track there, it looks possibly like. That's okay. Oh, Covenanter. And I didn't let that fully aim, so it hit the tracks. Yeah, you know what? Perfect charge on this thing. That bad, just to help with the shell velocity. Oh, there's the Jackson. Scores are 5-4, and we're losing. Covenanter, and I completely missed him. Oh my goodness. And I bounced off of his turret. Are you kidding me? That Covenanter is... Guys, I completely failed to kill a Carpenter, and he's the one that ended up killing me. Are you kidding me? Wow. Anyway, next game. I forgot to talk about one thing. Field modifications. I've gone with +2 to top forward speed, and I know that decreases the engine power, but what I've done is gone with the excellent fuel consumable instead. 72. It's really up to you. If you have a premium account and you can afford to put something on there to kind of make up for the lost engine power, then definitely go with it. +2 kilometers to the top forward speed. But if you can't, if you're really poor and you can't afford it, and you find the tank is sluggish, going with +3 engine power but losing 2 kilometers of your forward top speed isn't bad. Like, this thing will still go at 70 kilometers per hour, and that's still more than fast enough. So I don't know, it's up to you. I've gone with that. I've gone with -3 to reload time and +3 to aiming circle size, just so I can reload the gun faster. And I've gone with -15 to HE shell damage, -15 to ramming damage received, -15% to HE shell damage, -15% to ramming damage received, -8% to stun duration, +20% to crew protection from injuries, and -3 to the top reverse speed. Seriously, if I went with that, the reverse speed with my setup and stuff, reverse speed would be 28 kilometers per hour instead. Mine is 22. Fine. But yeah, that's just what I've gone with. Anyway, let's have another game. Alright, we have another Tier 6 game. We're here on Sand River. This time it is an encounter battle. Let's see how we do. So I'm going to just quickly drive around that area to do my normal light tank spotting run here on this map. It's an encounter battle. I took one hit from the 5916, but that's fine. Cruiser 4 over there, completely missed him. Nice hit there on the Cruiser 4. There was barely any of this tank showing, and I still managed to hit him, which was nice. Still 3B. Kill him. KV-1 over there. And the big rock or boulder or whatever you want to call it. Actually, no, he's not. Well, yeah, he was. Yeah, he is. Is he gonna pop out? Is the KV-1 gonna pop out? box. And the 5916 kills me. That was a bad idea to go over that hill to get some shots into the Tiger 131. Anyway, next game. Alright, this time it's a tier 8 game. Here on Tundra, it is a standard battle. If I'm being honest, I have no idea where to go in a light tank. However, I always go, well, I 98% of the time go on this side of the map, I would say, so that's where I'm gonna go. But that was a bad idea. Anyway, next game. Okay, now it's a tier 6 game. Again, we're here on Iha Luft, and it is a standard battle. I'm a light tank. I'm gonna be heading down over here, I guess. And oh look, I meet a T50-2, and now I have a better gun than the T50-2. I'm faster than the T50-2. So, 5916 came down with me, and yeah. 5916 kills T50-2. I don't think there was really any question about who's going to win that fight. Our 5916 took a big old hit, down to 52%. That was probably from an artillery, maybe? Yeah, probably from the artillery. And then he took another hit. He's down to freaking 18. Okay, there's a last one. Oh, and the 5916 is dead. He got killed by their Hellcat. Over there. He's getting pounded by. I am guessing that the tanks on the ridge. Our tanks are on the ridge. I should say. Y yes, and we are losing 5-3. Which is always nice. Not really, I'm being sarcastic, obviously. Oh crap, I've been spotted. Go, go, go. I've been spotted again. Crap. Let's head up here. Oh crap, 59-63. Good. Our Panzer 4H kills him. And 4A3E2 over there. Panzer 4 Hydrostat. Okay, been spotted. Oh crap. And the Hellcat kills me. Alright, next game. Tier 6 game, Pilsen Standard Battle. So, okay, this is a much better map for me in this thing. I feel much better about playing this tank on this map because I know exactly where I should be going. Oh crap, I've already been spotted. Fantastic. Okay, they're going for an angle as well. And the score to 225 kills me. Next game. Tier 8 game, Himmelsdorf Standard Battle. I don't know where to go on this map, if I'm being honest. T916 over there. Good, kill him. E25. And he kills me. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know these games are absolutely crap, but yeah, that's the Type 64 Tier 6 Chinese Premium Light Tank. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Take care on the battlefield. Take care of yourself in real life. Make sure to always be yourself in real life, obviously as well. Take care, stay safe, have a great day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.